At his peak, Tucker Carlson was not just another Fox News host. He was the biggest voice in conservative media. But then the Dominion lawsuit pulled back the curtain, and suddenly the public got to see what Tucker was saying behind the scenes. In private messages from January 2021, Tucker said, "We are very, very close to being able to ignore Trump most nights." Then came the line that changed everything: "I hate him passionately." This was the same Tucker who millions of Trump voters watched every night. The same Tucker who built his brand speaking to the MAGA base. And behind closed doors, he was saying he could not wait to move on from Trump. Fox later settled the Dominion case for $787 million, and just 3 days later, Tucker was gone. The king of cable news had lost his throne. But Tucker reinvented himself. He went independent. He started doing long-form interviews, built a massive online audience. And for a while, he moved right back into the MAGA orbit. But then came the Iran fight, and this time, Tucker did not just disagree with Trump, he completely turned on him. During an interview with BBC of all outlets, Tucker said that Trump's Iran policy was
the single biggest mistake Trump or any American president in my lifetime has made.
On his podcast, he went even further. He said he would be haunted for helping Trump get elected in 2024. He said everyone who supported Trump was implicated. Then he told his own audience,
"And I want to say I'm sorry for misleading people, and it was not intentional." That's all I'll say.
Those are some pretty wild statements, because this was not just some random never-Trumper saying it. This was Tucker Carlson, the man who spent all of 2024 campaigning for Trump and telling audiences that daddy was coming home.
And if two of your kids are in a brawl, maybe you think one's right and the other's wrong, but it doesn't matter. What do you say? Beat the crap out of him, he's wrong! No, you say dad's home, knock it off.
And then it got even more unhinged. At one point, he even floated the idea of Trump possibly being the Antichrist.
Here's a leader who's mocking the gods of his ancestors, mocking the God of gods, and exalting himself above them. Could this be the Antichrist? Well, who knows? At least that's my conclusion. Who knows?
That is not a policy disagreement. That is a full mental break. And if you want even more proof that Tucker's out of his mind, here's him not remembering that he even called Trump the Antichrist 3 weeks ago.
You know, you've been talking on your show about whether Trump is the Antichrist.
I have not said that.
On your show, the day after Easter, you noted he did not put his hand on the Bible during his swearing-in ceremony as president. You said, and I'm quoting, maybe he didn't put his hand on the Bible because he affirmatively rejects what's inside that book. And then on a recent show, you went further saying, here's a leader who's mocking the gods of his ancestors, mocking the God of gods, and exalting himself above them. Could this be the Antichrist?
I actually did not say, could this be the Antichrist? I don't know where that comes from, but I know that those words never left my lips because I'm not sure I fully understand what the Antichrist is. If there's just one, I actually tried to understand it. I may have said some are asking that. I'm not weighing in on that because I don't understand it.
Consequence, Tucker pretty much lost all credibility as a journalist. And of course, Trump fired back. He called Tucker a low IQ person and highly overrated and said he had no idea what was happening. Just like that, the relationship was shattered. But in the end, Tucker did not lose his audience. He still gets huge numbers online. But this video is not only about people losing elections, it's about people losing the thing that made them powerful. And Tucker lost something bigger than a time slot. He lost his image as a sincere, trusted voice. Tucker's story goes to show that you could build an empire talking to Trump's voters, then destroy your standing with them when they find out you were playing a role the whole time. Thank you for watching.